Hey everybody, Larry Lawton here. I got a great video for you today, and a very important video for me to explain to you stuff about bullying. You know I hate bullying. This is a topic of mine that I try to address because I'm so against it. And I want to talk all about it, what it is, what you can do to help people with it, and how you can even confront a bully. But before I get started, please check me out on YouTube member programs, Patreon member programs. Check out my book in below. Talk about bullying there. That's the biggest bullying place in the world, prison. Please subscribe. Please pass this on, especially this video. You just might help somebody with bullying. Okay, I get asked all the time, what do we do about a bully? You know, first of all, I saw a movie the other day. It was called Joe Bell, and it's about this guy's son who was gay. He ended up killing himself. I won't do the spoiler alert at the end of the movie, but it's Mark Wahlberg. And let me tell you something. It's a true story. And parts of that movie made me angry. Angry because I can't stand when people pick on weaker people. I can't, listen to me. I'm not the toughest guy in the world. I'm not the weakest guy in the world. I've learned to handle myself in whatever ways I can. Now, what is bullying? Bullying is when you make somebody feel inferior. You make them feel bad about maybe their physical look. Maybe they got pink hair. Maybe they got black rimmed glasses. Maybe they're gay. Maybe they're overweight. Maybe they have a stuttering problem. And somebody makes that person feel so inferior that it affects their life. To the fact that people have committed suicide. Yes, committed suicide. And if that doesn't fucking touch you, then maybe you need to fucking get a wake-up call yourself watching this video. Because bullying happens in so many different ways, man. You know, when I look at bullying and I do research and I get parents call me, how do I help my son? How do I help my son who's the bully? You know, because nobody wants to be the bully, I don't think. Most bullies are acting out because they're inferior themselves. Maybe they're getting beat at home. Maybe they're being bullied by an older brother or older sisters, older people in the neighborhood. And they come to school and they feel bigger than the next kid, so they have to do that to make themselves feel good. So, a lot of people, I don't hate the bully. I want to stop it, and I want to find out why people are bullying. That's my goal when I talk about bullying. It's just a part of me that always wanted to protect the weak or the woman. You guys know me on this channel. I've never, and I was a tough guy, I was a bad guy. I'm never proud of my past. But I never, ever hit a woman in my life. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in me picking on someone who's inferior to me. I don't believe I'm picking on an older person or a kid that's 100 pounds and I'm 250 pounds. I don't believe in being a bully. I don't believe in picking on. I want to help the person. I don't want to hurt the person. And when you hear stories and see the movie like I saw, and with school coming, some people here in Florida, where I live, are back in school already. There's people up north in New York and stuff like that. They don't start until after the next holiday here in the beginning of September. So some kids get so apprehensive. They don't want to go to school because they feel they're going to be bullied. Maybe something happened. Maybe something happened online. We have bullying happens in all places. And looking at some of this stuff, bullying is more pervasive today than it was years ago. Because there's more ways to bully. You could be a victim of bullying. Okay, let me try to give this in the best context I can. There's a bunch of types of bullying. There's physical bullying, which is you being bigger than somebody and being a person that wants to show you're tougher. The guy in the football team that thinks he's cool and he's big and he's strong and he wants to, make fun of somebody because they're weaker. Maybe their body doesn't look as good. Maybe they're in the locker room and they don't look good. Maybe they mature as quick. Who cares why? That's not right. Physical bullying is me picking on you. If you were a young person out there and a small guy and I took it and I picked on you. I don't think if you were a bully, you wouldn't want me picking on you. That's bullying. And that's physical. Then there's verbal bullying. Verbal bullying, your words do matter, man. I use this YouTube channel to try to give good words, good positive things. Yes, my bad part. But that just shows people that I'm human. and I made my mistakes. And verbal bullying is degrading somebody, and you get their self-esteem so low, these people have no worth. Now, I'm not saying you caused their death, but you were a catalyst. And if you're a bully, you better start thinking about that. Because I don't think you want to go around your whole life feeling like you hurt somebody like that. I hope you don't. I really do. There's relational bullying. Relational bullying is you're like the leader of this cool group, and you want to exclude people because you're it, and you want to hold the control. So you want to be the bully of everybody. You want to be that person. And I'm not talking about a club that everybody has to get in by passing a running test, or if it's a running club or something of that nature. That's not bullying to me. Bullying is when you're doing something to demean somebody. And relational bullying is having that group and using that group to bully somebody into making them go home and feel bad. I'm going to get emotional in this video. Reactive bullying. That is someone who's being bullied, but then wants to bully someone else to feel good about themselves. So it's kind of a domino effect. It would be like me bullying someone, and then, I don't know, Mike Tyson bullying me, and then I want to bully someone under me. That should never be, and I understand it, and I feel bad for them. I really do. I feel them because they have self-esteem issues. Now, we all have some issues. Trust me. Nobody in this fucking channel or nobody here is perfect. Zero. Nobody. Anybody who says they're perfect, they're fucking lying. I'm not perfect. Please don't put me in any kind of being a perfect person, because I am far from it. I try to do the right thing every day. I am not here judging anybody because I am not perfect, and I know you're not. But I think we all can do better, especially with bullying. And then there's cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is very scary. Cyberbullying is a lot of things. Cyberbullying is social media, making a person feel so inferior, or stealing their information and posting something on it, making a website that demeans the person. Maybe you dated someone and had some questionable pictures, and now you put them online to demean them, talk nasty about them. That's bullying, man. That's cyberbullying. That's doing it over a fucking phone. It's just a way that people do it behind the scenes. But it's no less hurtful. I try to take the negative comments that come at me with a grain of salt. And I mostly do, because I have a lot of people, good people out there who give me great feedback. And it makes me feel good. And I would be lying if I said a lot of the stuff didn't hurt when I read it and start thinking, and am I doing something wrong? Am I making someone feel bad? Am I really an asshole? Should have never committed a crime, but I did, and people still make me feel bad. And it hurts a little bit. I got a bigger, thicker skin than most, because of where I've been and who I am, and at the age of my life, that I can handle it a lot better than maybe a 12-year-old or a 15-year-old or an 18-year-old or a 21-year-old or 25-year-old, because it hurts. It could be workplace bullying. It could be making someone feel like they're stupid at work. Kind of hurts me too when you see people, and you see this, like the movie I just watched made me angry for the fact that you out there who laugh at the guy that's rubbing eggs, raw eggs in a kid's hair, or putting shaving cream on his face, or taking his pants down and exposing him or something, and people are laughing at that. That hurts me even more than the bully doing it, because I think the bully's got his issues. The person that's laughing at it is the person that's really worried it's going to happen to them. So they have to feel like they're inclusive. Oh, I'm cool. I'm in the group. Ha, 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 ha. How would you feel if that was you? I want you to put yourself in that person's body and mind. And if everybody around here is laughing at you because whatever they did to you, and other people, and you look around are laughing, and it might even be a kid that you liked, or a kid you talked to during science class or math class, and you're freaking, and that kid's laughing at you, how are you gonna feel? I'll tell you what, man, that's not gonna be a good feeling. And it really hurts me that it happens. And it hurts me because the guy who's laughing shouldn't be doing that. The guy should be fucking totally going against it, helping that kid, talking to that kid, walking away with that kid, say, come with me, these people are assholes. You know, and I know you're worried, kids worry about getting beat up by another kid and stuff. You know, the fighting part of it is the easy part. I don't give a fuck. I've been in a lot of fights in my life. A lot. And you know what? I won a lot. And I lost some. Fighting's the easy part. You get a broken nose, you get a bloody cheek, your bloody mouth, whatever the fuck it is, it's not a big deal. Goes away. But you stood up for yourself, so you feel good about that. You can't beat everybody. There's nobody. Whoever thinks they're the toughest fucking guy in the world isn't. How's that? Because there's someone who will fuck him up. We're all unique and we're all loved and we all are special. Every one of us. No matter what you think, you're special. I don't give a shit what somebody tells you, because you're not a bad person. I tell it all the time on this channel, and boy, I'm going on this one. I don't believe in bad people. I really don't. Even the bully. I believe in bad choices. And it's sad that people choose to bully somebody else, or the other kids choose to laugh and encourage the bully to do more, instead of going with that kid to a teacher or a trusted adult. You know, if you're a parent, your kid gets bullied, and it can happen early. It's not weak to go to the fucking teacher or the principal and say, listen, my kid's being fucking bullied and it's gotta stop. Because every school district, every school district has policies against bullying. And a kid can get one suspended, he can get even expelled depending on how bad this gets. So I want a person to realize that there is an out. And it's, you know, everyone says, it's not ratting. You know how I am about ratting. Parents gotta realize, yes, I do tell a kid stick up for himself. I'm from the old school. Guy wants to do something, pop him right in the fucking nose. What's gonna happen to you? Get a beating? If you haven't been in a beating, you haven't been around life. Yeah, you can get into a fight. Yeah, you get punched in the face. Yeah, you can, you know, get the wind knocked at you and be on the floor. Big fucking deal. Part of life is growing up, is handling situations like that. Try every way you can, but that doesn't mean you have to take it and keep taking it. And if it keeps happening, you need to do something. You can't be, a kid can't keep beating you up and thinking that's right, because he's a weak son of a bitch, that dude who keeps beating up a kid he knows he can beat up. It's like me beating up a 13-year-old kid. I mean, how fucking weak would I be? How much of a scumbag would I be? So bullying is very important now. And bullying is happening in schools. And it is the school year. So I try to say something about bullying to try to help people understand that we don't need to keep this bullying shit going. You know, and I put it on all of you. And me. I put it on all of you out there who are regular good people. You care about my videos. You care about the positive message I try to keep believing in. And I will keep believing in that, because I'm not going to give up on the positive message. I'm going to tell my stories. I'm doing a story on a robbery, and I was a bad guy in that robbery. And it's a kind of bullying. And it was to an end. Don't get me wrong. It was wrong. But it's not what I'm talking about with young kids bullying another kid. And, you know, getting pictures or going out of your way to humiliate and degrade and demean another person. If you are a kid out there and you're being bullied, you need to be able to talk to somebody. It's in my heart when people pick on weak people, or pick on animals, or pick on anything that's inferior to them. I never was like that in my whole life. You know, I was a little kid when I grew up. You know, I don't know if a lot of you guys know this. When I went to high school, actually when I went into service in the United States Coast Guard at 17 years old, I was 132 pounds. I was a little guy. I was a fucking crazy kid. I had no fear. I would hit you with a fucking bat or a 2x4 or stab you with a knife. I don't recommend that, and I don't want you to do that. I want you to be able to live a good life. Be who you are, whatever that is. People love you. Trust me, I love you. I don't care what you are, what you do, what color you are, how big or strong or small or or smart or stupid or whatever the fuck people say. I really don't care. I think we all have value in this world. We all have some kind of value. We all give back to society in one way or another. And that might mean you right now watching this video, knowing somebody who's been bullied and calling them up and becoming their friend. That might be your mission in life, but you might be saving that person's life. And if that doesn't make you turned on, something's wrong with you, because it should. You should care about that. You should care about what people, other people feel and how they're gonna go home. We all don't like starvation. We all don't like poverty. And listen, I grew up poor. Nobody liked having no money. Playing basketball in my slippers because we couldn't afford sneakers. You don't think I got looked at? But it so happened in my neighborhood, there were a lot of people like that. And you know what? We never looked down on each other, ever. We all who we were. You can't help from where you grow up. You can't help from the environment you grow up. And I know we have rich kids here, we have poor kids here, we have kids from Asia, we have kids from Sweden, Europe. I don't care where on the planet I have fans and young people. And I love that. And I want you to realize there's people in your neighborhood, in your community, no matter what it is, you can help. You can help that person get by in life. You can help them not be bullied. Or if they're being bullied, you can help them. Please tell me the stories about that. Please comment on my video today and comment about what you've done to help people. If you were bullied, tell your story. Show how you can get out of it, how you can become strong for it, no matter what. And again, I tell you, no matter what it is in your life, you're loved. You are loved. You don't even know it, and you're loved. And I want you to realize that. I really do. It means a lot to me for people to live the best life they can. You know, I do videos for the reason to try to entertain people and educate people. That's what I do. I really do. And it makes me feel good that I can do that. And it's my way of trying to help. And I want it to be your way. So if you know somebody who's being bullied, reach out to them. Please reach out to them. If you see bullying, step in. Take the kid and walk away with him and say, come on, these people are assholes. Don't laugh at that guy. Don't encourage that fucking jerk off, the guy who thinks he's tough. Don't encourage him, please. It's not funny. Really isn't. And I'm not talking about pranks. I'm not talking about having a good time. I'm talking about mean-spirited bullying. Mean-spirited. Trying to make someone feel so bad that they go home and kill themselves. And sadly, that's happened. And it's happened too many times. And it's really fucking heartbreaking. Because nobody should have to feel that bad that they can't handle it. And you parents out there, notice it. Look for it. If your kid has been outgoing and an extrovert, and all of a sudden he's an introvert and he don't want to come out of his room, something's wrong. Don't ignore it. Find out what it is. Don't be the parent that just goes on in life and tells, he'll make it. He'll be a tough kid. Because you're the one who's going to be crying when your kid does something bad. And it's happening too much, people. Too much. And the school year is the time for us to make sure it don't happen again. Let's make this year the best year ever. We come into a pandemic. Yes, please get fucking vaccinated. Things happen. People are trying to feel better in some way or another. Don't push them down. Don't step on a guy's neck. Please, give him a hand up. Really appreciate it. I know I ranted. This is very personal to me. I don't like that. I don't like bullies. And please, if you like this channel, please pass this video on. Show people you care and help someone today. Make good choices, everybody. Have a great day. And please, stay safe.